Fractional leadership is often misunderstood, so let's start with what it actually means. Fractional leadership is not part time help, it's not outsourced consulting, it's experienced executive leadership embedded into your business for a defined scope, a defined outcome, and a defined season. Instead of hiring a full time COO, CFO, or HR executive before the business is ready to support that role, you gain access to senior level leadership exactly where the business needs it most right now. Most growing businesses don't need executive leadership 40 hours a week across every single function. What they need is judgment, structure, systems, and follow through at critical moments. Fractional leadership gives you that experience without long term overhead, without a rushed hire, and without committing to a role before the business is ready to absorb it. It allows you to bring leadership in where the pressure is the highest, then adjust as the business evolves. Fractional leadership tends to be the right fit when a business has traction, but the operating model is still starting to strain. Revenue's coming in, demand is steady or increasing, and the team is growing. At the same time, the owner's still holding too many decisions. Managers are capable, but results are inconsistent. Processes exist, but they rely too heavily on memory, goodwill, or individual effort to keep things moving. This is often the stage where growth stops feeling exciting and starts feeling heavy. The business is no longer small enough to run on instinct alone, but it's not yet structured enough to operate predictably. Fractional leadership fills that gap. It brings experienced leadership into the business to stabilize operations, create clarity, and reduce pressure on the owner while growth continues. Fractional leadership is usually not the right solution for early stage businesses that are still validating their offer, still guessing on pricing, or still building their first small team. At that stage, simpler fundamentals often need to be established first. It's also not designed to replace a fully built executive team in a large organization. Fractional works best in the middle, when momentum exists, but structure has not caught up yet. The first step in any engagement is understanding where the pressure is actually coming from. We don't need to come in with a fixed package or a one-size-fits-all solution. What looks like an HR solution on the surface might actually be unclear ownership. What looks like an operations problem may really be decision bottlenecks. What feels like a financial issue may be a visibility or reporting problem, not revenue itself. Our role early on is diagnosis. We look at how work flows through the business, how decisions are made, how leadership is held accountable, and how information moves between people and systems. We pay attention to where things slow down, where confusion shows up, and where the owner is being pulled back into work that shouldn't require their involvement. From there, we recommend the fractional lane or combination of lanes that will create the most immediate relief and the strongest foundation. Seeker Solution provides fractional leadership across several core areas. That can include fractional HR leadership to establish performance standards, clarify roles, strengthen hiring and onboarding, and ensure compliance. It can include fractional operations leadership to streamline processes, clarify ownership, and create consistency in execution. It can include fractional financial leadership to improve reporting, forecasting, decision support, so decisions are made with confidence instead of guesswork. It can also include strategic business planning to align leadership priorities and metrics. Seeker Solution provides fractional leadership across several core areas. That can include fractional HR leadership to establish performance standards, clarify roles, strengthen hiring and onboarding, and ensure compliance. It can also include fractional operations leadership to streamline processes, clarify ownership, and create consistency in execution. It can include fractional financial leadership to improve reporting, forecasting, and decision support, so decisions are made with confidence instead of guesswork. It can also include strategic business planning to align leadership, priorities, and metrics, as well as talent development leadership to build manager capability, leadership skills, and internal training systems. Not every business needs every lane at once. Some businesses need operational clarity before anything else. Others need people systems stabilized. Some need financial visibility to support smarter decisions. Fractional leadership allows you to start where the pressure is highest and expand or shift your scope as the business matures. Fractional leadership is not hands off. We operate inside your business on a weekly rhythm that typically includes standing meetings, defined deliverables, and ongoing communication with your leadership team. We're not observers and we're not advisors sitting on the sidelines. We're accountable for progress and outcomes. Time commitment depends on scope. Some engagements require only a few hours a week. Others require deeper involvement during an implementation phase. What matters most is not hours alone, but in clarity. You'll always know what we're responsible for, what success looks like, and how progress is being measured. As systems stabilize and leaders gain confidence, time commitment often decreases. Fractional leadership is designed to build internal capacity, not long term dependency. Implementation is central to how we work. A good plan without execution changes nothing. We don't just recommend systems, we help install them. That includes documentation, training, reinforcement, and follow up. We work closely with your internal leaders to ensure the systems function in real life, not just on paper. Change management matters. People need to understand not just what's changing, but why. That might involve redefining roles, resetting meeting structures, building scorecards, or establishing new accountability rhythms. Our role is to stay close enough to ensure adoption and adjust when something's not working as intended. The first 90 days are typically focused on stabilization and clarity. Most clients experience relief quickly because ownership becomes clearer and the decision bottlenecks start to ease. Leaders know what they're responsible for. Meetings become more productive. Information becomes easier to access and trust. You should expect clearer priorities, better visibility, and fewer reoccurring fires. Fractional leadership is collaborative. Progress happens because both sides are engaged. You remain the owner, and our role is to support you, strengthen your leadership team, build the systems that allow business to operate without constant intervention from you. If this model sounds like what your business needs, the next step is a discovery call. The goal of the call is to determine fit, scope, and timing. We'll talk through where the pressure is coming from, what outcome you want, and whether fractional leadership is the right solution right now. If it is, we'll recommend a clear starting point. If it's not, we'll tell you that directly. Either way, you'll leave the call with clarity.